Howdy folks, welcome to another beautiful day out here in West Vancouver. So today's question, which is better, Rogers or Shaw? Trick question, because Rogers has actually taken over Shaw. They bought over Shaw, and Shaw is eventually going to go away. So we were on Shaw Mobile for the reason that it was by far the cheapest deal that we could get. We had Shaw Internet, and because we had Shaw Internet, we got a very good deal on Shaw Mobile. Our Shaw Mobile plans, Belinda and the kids were on a $25 a month plan for unlimited calls and texts plus 25 gigabytes, and note this, on the Shaw network in Canada, and 2 gigabytes on the national Canadian network. So in other words, you only had 25 gigabytes of data on the Shaw network, but only 2 gigabytes on the national network. I was on a $35 a month plan, which gave me access to the US and Mexico. So I had unlimited phone calls and texts in Canada, US and Mexico. I had 25 gigabytes on the Shaw network and 2 gigabytes on the US and national Canadian network. So it wasn't a great plan as far as data goes, but I mean, there's you've got hotspots everywhere and Wi-Fi networks everywhere. But what makes it really awesome now is because we were on that plans at Shaw, we got an email the other day that stated, hey, all the Shaw Mobile customers are eventually going to have to move over to Rogers, so you can do your transformation to Rogers now. And what Rogers will do is they will guarantee you your price that you've been paying until April 2028, so for the next 5 years, well, a little bit less than 5 years, but they are going to guarantee the price. So in other words, your price is not going to go up, which is great considering that Rogers actually has the cheapest Rogers plan, I think, is $55 if you have internet with them. It's actually $85, but you can get $30 discount. So we are now sliding into Rogers at $25 a month. And the benefits that we get from Rogers is that instead of having 25 gigabyte on the Shaw network and just 2 gigabytes on the national network, we now have 27 gigabyte on the whole network. Plus, we have the 27 gigabytes are also available in the US, so there's no extra US roaming charges, which is actually amazing. So it's quite a nice upgrade for us at a very low rate. I'm not sure if there are any catches. I think one of the things that concerns me a little bit is that with the Rogers thing, you've got 5G data, so very fast data speeds, and you can use 25 gigabytes of data or 27 gigabytes of data quite quickly. And if you do that, the overage charges are about $10 a gigabyte. So as soon as we've got our numbers, I'm going to have to now, I guess, just go and put a cap on that so that it can't go too much. But yeah, that is where we are right now. So I did the transfer. It's actually not that long a process. I just went in, they sent in the email, there was a link, I connected with them. I went into a Rogers, to the Rogers website, went into a chat there. They showed me the plans. I gave the guy my details. He immediately uploaded it. He created four new SIM numbers because we've got 4 numbers. So he created 4 new SIM cards for us that's going to be mailed out to us. And when those SIM cards arrive, I'm going to activate them. And as soon as I activate them, because they actually have different numbers than our current numbers, then we have to contact them again, and we have to now transfer or port our current numbers to those SIM cards, which I suppose is still a little bit of a process. Hey, but it's happening. Oh, and then of course, having said that, my plan was $35 just so that I can have US roaming because I go to the US often. So what I did is I obviously first downgraded my plan at Shaw to the $25 plan before I moved over to Rogers. So now I moved to Rogers on the $25 plan. I'm actually wondering if you can still sign up at Shaw, because Shaw is still selling those cheaper plans. I wonder if you can still sign up at Shaw at the cheaper plan and then move over to Rogers. Anyway, so I'll let you know how it goes, but from now on we're going to be Rogers, which is actually going to be such a saving grace, because the one thing about the Shaw network is that it wasn't that great. Oftentimes, especially here in West Vancouver, you lose connection on Shaw. It's just not, there's just no mobile coverage. It happens all the time. And it's not just here. In a few places I've had that experience. The shore network isn't that great, the mobile network. So hopefully Rogers is one of the big ones. So hopefully the service will be a lot better. They said that you will have upgraded connectivity because you are now, you know, on a stronger network. Whoop, whoop. All right, so we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys updated. You all have a good one. Cheers.